it's gonna bring it out of you, man. Especially, we started off a little slow, had some calls not go our way, and got not only us fired up, but that entire stadium fired up. And Arrowhead had our back, so we just rallied together and really fought through that one.
When it is an emotional game like that, how much does it sort of get you?
I mean, I feel like I'm always trying to be fired up, trying to bring the energy as a leader on the team, but to get that energy and focus going in the right direction, that's the biggest thing, and that's where we lean on Coach Reed, Coach Bieniemy, our offensive staff, or at least on the offensive side of the ball, to keep it composed, don't let it get too emotional, and just play with a lot of passion for the guy next to you.
It looked like you were trying to calm Andy down at one point when you're in sort of anger about that call. Is that a little different dynamic?
I've never tried to calm that guy down. Once the Big Red gets fired up, baby, we're rolling. I promise you that.
You ever seen him that mad?
A few times. Maybe not for the right reasons, but.
You've never had 4 touchdowns in a game. I know that you're a big team guy, but at what point did maybe you start to realize, like, this could be one of the more special nights of my career?
I'm not even thinking about it like that, man. It was a fun game to see everybody rally together like that, being down, 17, I think. Nobody cracked. Nobody, you didn't see doubt in anybody's eyes. All it did was just, almost build the beast. Made us kind of rally together, circle the wagons in a way, and just and fight for each other. And when you see that out of us, man, it's we know we can play some good football when we have that kind of mentality.
You've been part of teams that have come back from deficits in previous years, but this was the first time for this group. Mm-hmm. Any part of you wondering how this group would do in that kind of situation?
We got a lot of hard workers, man, and on top of that, we got a veteran offensive line, we got a veteran quarterback, the best one in the biz, and a lot of receivers that have been in tough positions before. Marquez had an unbelievable game. Can't say enough about his work ethic and what he's brought to this team, both as a mentality and as and just as a veteran leader. And then you see Juju making big plays downfield. McCole, obviously a staple for the past couple years for us, has been in those adverse situations, fought through, found ways to win, found ways to have success. It never once, doubt never seeped in with this group. And it's because we got a lot of veteran guys that know when times get tough, we just rally and stick together.
You talk about the rallying and stick together. When things aren't going right, who has the main voice in that, or is it just a collective?
It's a collective. It's a collective group. You saw some passion out of 1-5 today. That got me going even more than I already was fired up. From there, Orlando Brown is an unbelievable vet to have on that offensive line. I can't say enough about what his mentality is. And then it just, all 5 of them today rallied together and found a way to stop the pass rush so the Pack can get the ball downfield. Smart guy, one of the biggest guys out there to enforce his will. When he starts talking, everybody listens. He's had a bunch of success in this league and a bunch of success as a football player. We know the family tree, and it's so much fun to play with a guy like that, knowing that, when times do get rough, we got somebody on the O-line, a dog on the O-line that's going to be able to rally the group. And sure enough, all 5 of them up front battled their tails off, and we found a way to get a dub for sure.
Travis, it was the 8-yard touchdown. You got out right and then drags across. It looked like you got a couple stiff arms in it. You just take us through that play a little bit. It looked like you were almost looking for contact. Play ball.
Yeah, I feel like once you get in the red zone, the windows get tighter. You got to play more physical. You got to, there's just a mentality that you have to bring, and we saw the past couple weeks, especially last week. Everyone loved to talk about how Pat is, the Magic Mahomes that he is. The play's never dead, man, and you'll forever see us working until that whistle blows or until the play's dead, and it's just a mentality that we have. And I know that as creative as he is, he's going to find a way to get anybody the ball in the right position. And sure enough, I caught my momentum going across field, knowing that everybody was flowing to the that I had caught the ball on. And then from there, got a huge block by McCole. And sure enough, just made a couple guys miss to be able to get in there.
Last four. Right.
I suppose McColl's going to want that to be a pancake. I don't know. Grade that out in there.
Listen, that's looked like a pancake to me from my angle.
When you're talking about Orlando and I think Wiley too, when things were looking tough early for them, how hard is it for tackles in particular to switch that momentum against good pass rushers like that and to turn the tables during?
I mean, both our tackles are pros. Both of them have a dog mentality. It's going to take more than just one sack to be able to get them off their game or to be able to get in their head. Obviously, there's things we can do offensively that can slow that down with a great run game. I know a lot of what the Raiders were trying to do was to slow me down at the line of scrimmage. They were using their best pass rushers to try and hit me before the ball or before I even got into route. Using that to our advantage, things like that. It's just I think that over the course of a game, you start to get comfortable against the guys you were playing against. You know, hats off to the Raiders. They came out with a lot of energy, with a lot of fight, and like they maintained that throughout the game. But I just feel like when we're playing our tails off, playing for each other like you saw, it's going to be a 4-quarter dogfight, and we're fortunate enough to come out with a win tonight.
Now, you talk about that, and as you mentioned, you all were down 20-10, obviously, with what happened with Christian. What's the message that they need to read, especially knowing, like you said, it's fired up? What was the message that they gave you all going into the locker room and coming out of the half?
One play at a time. One play at a time, rally together, and find a way. And he knew he didn't have to say too much. There were a lot of guys. I think everybody kind of felt the disappointment almost, and that fired us up to go out there in the second half and just finish how we finished the first half, if that makes sense.
Travis, earlier in your career, I'm sure it was a bit odd or a bit difficult to go through a double team, especially going up against a team like New England, knowing it's a defensive principles that are being applied today. Just how much do you enjoy that challenge of maybe, as you said earlier, sort of flipping, using the double team to the offense?
I love it. I love it. Bring it, man. Bring it. I'm going to make it so you got to bring a triple team. That's my mentality. I still try and find ways to get open. I still got to be able to, be there for the quarterback on time. And I take pride in, even if they're trying to hit me at the line of scrimmage, be able to get through that, still get into route and still be on time. And it's just, it's a mentality, man, that never be stopped.
It seems like a lot of work, but how much of it is a joy when you go through all that work and a guy like Marquez or Juju or Sky makes a reception?
Oh, man, gets me fired up. Gets me fired up because then I can talk. I almost said. Then I can talk smack to the guys, to the two that are guarding me, saying, you might want to go to your defensive coordinator and switch it up here, bud.
You've got a lot of records, Travis, and a lot of them short list. But 4 touchdowns, there's tight ends, only 3 others that have done it. Guys like Mike Ditka, Kellen Winslow. How special does it feel to be in a group like that?
I mean, kind of piggybacking off of what I said last week when I went up to number 5 on the yards list. I've been so fortunate to be here and reap the benefits of Coach Reed, this offensive staff, my tight end coach Tom Melvin, and then obviously great players like a Patrick Mahomes or a Alex Smith, or I got to see Jamal Charles earlier today. It's just, I've been so fortunate to be here, and I think it's a mentality to never let a day stop, never let a day, or never let a day slip by that you're not working your tail off for the guys around you. And it's in my mind, I'm going to have that mentality until I hang these things up. And wherever I land on all these lists that you guys keep bringing up, it's pretty cool.
Travis Kelce's locker holds more than just cleats and jerseys. It's where Kansas City's secret weapon is hiding in plain sight. There's a hum of electricity around Arrowhead Stadium this week, the kind that makes every Chiefs fan's heart race and every rival's stomach tighten. It isn't just the anticipation of a high-stakes showdown with the relentless Indianapolis Colts, but the shimmering possibility that the Chiefs' winning streak is being spun by the world's most unlikely playmaker, Taylor Swift herself. Legendary, elusive, and endlessly charismatic, Swift has become the unofficial talisman of the Chiefs' 2024 campaign. Since her arrival on the scene, the Chiefs have chalked up 13 straight victories, each one seemingly blessed by her presence. Travis Kelce, never one to shy away from a playful jab or a headline-grabbing quote, let slip this week that he's cashing in big time on her lucky aura. His eyes sparkle with mischief, recalling the press conference where he grinned like he'd just snatched the game ball from thin air. Chiefs fans are still licking their wounds from a tough loss against the Broncos, a defeat that threatened to derail their season. But Kelce's infectious confidence, buoyed by the Swift effect, has flipped the script. The stadium is bracing for another transformation, Swifties pouring in, faces painted red and gold, their cheers ringing out like a chorus from an arena tour. Taylor's impact isn't just confined to the stands. Insiders whisper about her pregame rituals, a custom pair of gloves embroidered with the magic number 13, a reference that only her most devoted fans would catch. She's been spotted weaving through the tunnels, offering pep talks, and sharing inside jokes with players. Some say she's the Chiefs' secret strategist, a muse whose energy powers comebacks and clutch plays. Kelce, with a sly wink, sidesteps every engagement rumor but can't help admitting, she's my hype woman, my strategist, my everything. The question on everyone's mind, is this streak the real deal, or just a lucky run destined to meet its match against the Colts' ironclad defense? The narrative is pure Hollywood, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Every snap, every pass, every explosive play feels charged with possibility. The Chiefs, still hungry for redemption, are looking to Swift's spark to reignite their season and silence the doubters. As Sunday looms, fans are buzzing with rumors of a halftime surprise, something so unexpected that even the most seasoned commentators are scrambling for clues. Could it be a new anthem, a surprise performance, or a twist that will set the sports world ablaze? All eyes are on Arrowhead, where football and pop culture collide in a spectacle nobody wants to miss. Whatever happens, the legend of a Swift-Kelce connection is only growing, and you can bet the world will be watching, breathless for the next chapter.
I know, I'm really excited too. I'm so excited. And I love that you're excited too. And you would absolutely love him. He's the most fun person. I'm sure at some point you guys will get to all hang out, but
yes. He's a big, strong American football player.
Yeah.
He was on stage with you, wasn't he? I saw that show when he came on stage with you.
He was so good.
He just picked you up and
he's such a natural, just in life. Like he's just kind of like never been nervous about anything in his entire life.
Right.
So it's pretty fun. He's all the things. He's like fun and vibrant and has this infectious personality and makes me laugh so much. But like, yeah, you're looking for like there's a line in the song that says that you just wanted a best friend who you think is hot. Like, and it's kind of like, well, that's kind of it, Writing songs is one of my favorite things. And I did kind of nurture a fear earlier on in my career that if I ever wasn't truly miserable in my personal life, would I be able to write? And I think that's one of the reasons I love this album so much is we were like catching lightning in a bottle every time we were writing songs for this record. And I do think that someone in your life who fuels you, who makes you more you. Everyone in my life is like, you've never been so yourself, which is this interesting thing that you've been you your whole life, but we are different shades and different ourselves at different volume levels. And this person came into my life and everybody's like, yeah, you've never been so you. And I think that comes through in music. People who fuel you, they fuel every part of you and they make you walk taller and they make you present in a more vibrant way. And so hopefully that